And welcome back to the KA1GDQ and the Joe from New England channels. I'm going to be posting this on both. Now, there's a nice picture of Kyla right there. It's Diane's son. That was a great shot, great picture. We didn't know where to hang it. We threw it in this room. This is what we call the old playroom, the old spare room, the old office. I actually had something set up a couple years ago in here when I first started vlogging, and then I set up and things happened to the room and it became a junk room again now, and I finally said, hey, we're going to get this done. And what I did is I didn't open up anything actually. I ordered a new desk for here. I had a nice little desk, a white desk. It actually folds up and it's actually sitting right. Well, you might see a box over here. See if we can see the box. You see that box right next to the TV set? Right there, right that box right there, some boxes. Okay, and then you got the window. All right. That table's folded up and it's in that corner. It may be going right over here when I'm done. This is in like a reverse order here. I know, is this backwards? I don't know. But I got another picture of my son, from when he's in high school. It's sitting on the table here with the TV. I got to throw that up as well, and throw one up of Kayla in here. But that's not about the family. This is about the new ham shack. So I went ahead and bought a new desk. Right here, cost me about $150, a little under that, I think. Got it through Amazon. All right. I don't have any links. I'm not. So I mean, I wish I did. I might have to set that up. But I also, before I bought the desk, I was so a couple weeks before I bought the desk. I've been doing a lot of overtime at work. And well, you know what? I'm going to buy me a new toy. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my 891. But my 891 was made for the car. So, what happened? Well, I got a present for Christmas. Let me show you. My lovely lady, Diane, also call sign KA1GDQ. She's not active in him, but she bought me a present for my car. The ATAZ 120. Yeah, the ATAZ 120. So, no, it hasn't, as you noticed, it's still in the box. I get that for Christmas. The reason why, folks, I live in the Northeast, okay? It was kind of chilly. It wasn't like too bad, but I'm not going to do this install myself. I want to do it with somebody who's done it right. So it goes in the vehicle, bonded, grounded, whatever we need to do, so I can play with my 891 in the car. So the 891 is going in the car. So I put that in the car. What am I going to use for HF? So I was looking at a few things. I was leaning at first towards the new FT710. But then I'm like, well, you know what? I've never worked 2-meter sideband. Okay. So I stepped it up a little bit and I changed, the 891. I erased the first letter, the first number, and made it a 9. And what do I have? I have the new, caught here on the stand here, right here. I'll bring this down a little bit. Now I can do it. Here it is. Sorry, I'm a little crazy here. Maybe I'll do some editing on this thing. But you see it here? The FT991A. Folks, I love this little radio. But I get back here. I'm using a ring light stand I have here, holding this up. So I'm like, okay. But I also like, and I've used this radio before, the 7300 from ICOM. I used this at well, we have out the EOC, but I use one actually from a buddy of mine, N1CNG. I run. And he's like, you want the 7300? And he's like, you want the 7100? I went, trust me, I was close. Not getting the 991, but I almost got the 7100. The plus with that is that I wouldn't be able to do G-Star. But the 991 will do Fusion. I thought, great. New mode. But the repeater has to have the internet connection to work that mode. Well, the problem is the Easy Fusion in my area that I can hit with the present setup I have doesn't have an internet connection, I found out. Because I was asking why I'm not getting in the room. He says, there's no internet connection. Okay, so I'm learning the Fusion thing as it's going. So, but still, I went ahead and I said, okay, 991 or 7300. 991, so which one should I get? And I went, you know what? I'm working enough overtime. Folks, meet my 10 meter radio. Right here. If you go to my QRZ page, I updated, I showed the little setup of my 10 meter antenna setup outside. It's a fire stick, but 10 feet off the ground. So I connected this up. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I'm pointing at this. This is a toy. We just connected to that. Oh, here it is. I bought this to go with it, the ICOM 7300. So I have the AZ991, the ICOM 7300. The first day I powered that up, as I said, the antenna literally is, I'm 5'9". So take my arm, it's like 8 to 10 feet off the ground at the most. I got Bulgaria. I'm like, okay, this antenna setup is actually working. Why, I don't know, but it is. And now, today's Sunday, the 20th, I have to cheat, find out what today's date is, the 25th of February. I went ahead and we came back I came back from New Hampshire. We were up in seeing the UNH Wildcats, go Cats, by the way, and they split the home and home series with UMass, and we won last night in overtime. Thanks, Devil. And we went ahead and we get back today. We had breakfast this morning with Kyle and everything else, and we came back. And I went, okay, I'm going to see if I can get this going in FT8. You know what? I'm shocked. I made a couple of tweaks. I changed it from 8.1N to 8.2N in the settings on FT8. All of a sudden, it starts working. So FT8, no, 891 uses 8N1 or 8.1N. Okay. The 7300 uses 8.2N in the settings. But I made 4 or 5 contacts today. I just realized I was running 100 watts on an FT8. You don't want to do that. I had to bring it down so I don't blow the finals. But I'm getting a very good match on that antenna outside. That's a fire stick or a ham stick. It's a ham stick outside. MFJ ham stick on a mount that used to be on the back of the car. The same style mount for the back of the car, hatch mount. And I just mounted on the side of Diane's grandfather's old tower, which is sitting right outside the window here. And it's working beautifully. I can't put anything on top of the tower because it's old, and we're not sure about it, about the stability further up, but down the bottom it is solid. So I just clamped it on there, and I actually put another one, a VHF, UHF dual band that used to be on the car on the other side of it, but I need to get that further out. That's for the VHF, UHF side of the 991. So welcome to the new shack. All right, it's a little more room. It's not all encompassed in a little thing. Now, I'm using my laptop here. I am looking at getting another. I'm looking for a refurbished computer. I'm not going to get anything major for the shack in here. Or I just might get a new one for out here, a brand new one out here in the dining room, and bring that one here into the shack and so it's all set to go. So, but it's working great with the laptop, the FT8. So, folks, welcome to my shack, the new shack. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Today, I did make some contact with the QSO party. I used the N3FJP QSO party software. I bought the full package years ago. I go back in my email, found all the codes. So, hey, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow on Joe from New England as well. The Joe from New England channel, I do more travel and everything else. So every so often, I'll throw a ham thing up there just for a filler. And on the KA1GDQ channel, I'm not on a regular schedule. I just pop up every so often. I've gone a long time without posting here on this channel. But welcome to New Shack. Hopefully that's going to be working, because I found out that this laptop's USB-C probably doesn't have video ability on it, so I can't connect it to my USB-C hub here. It works fine for everything else but video. I found out that was a waste of money. So, but hey, one thing about the amateur radio and actually computers is trial and error. So hey, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the KA1GDQ channel. Do the same thing over in Joe from New England. And I'll tell you, it's great having an Operation Shack here. And eventually, I think the idea is to put another one of these over there for Diane, but when she's working. But I don't think that's going to happen, because she doesn't want to be in the same room with the radio, because she needs to make noise, and with her work, the noise she does is actually she listens to radio shows, puts together radio shows, syndicated shows for our company. So hey, folks, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll talk to you later on. And a special shout out to a couple of people. One was N1CNG, my buddy Ron, and another one is N1BZ. N1BZ is Brad Zimmerman. And Brad, I think it's Zimmerman. Brad, what's your last name? I'll have to get that later. N1BZ, look it up, curious. I talked to him. He has a DJ name. I talked to him as a DJ name. I first knew him by that, and I realized, oh wait, that's who it is. But eventually we're gonna meet up and we'll talk some more here. But N1BZ, KA1GDQ. Ron, I'll see you Monday for the burgers at Bolton Street and Taco Tuesday. Hey, folks, thanks for watching. 7-3, as we say in the amateur real world. Have 7-3, which I just said, but also have a great week, great month. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.